understand Shin's anger, because in the end, what he just says is exactly what I think. The only two characters that it's time to shine here is Åsen and Morten. But the chapter, however, ends with a very great despair. So now I wonder what is the state of everything else. This is the Kingdom chapter 539, and I am the Angry fan. In this chapter, well, let's just say the second day has ended, and well, it seems to have been mostly very well for the side of the Shin China, but they still being an immature hothead. I cannot wait till he finally gets killed. Morten has been quite the chess master who has been played a hard, well, he has used a soft counter. Elsewhere, Åhon's methods on the battlefield have also gained praise, and finally, even Akko praises Åhon and says to meet him at the tent when he heals his injuries. Only the Hinshin units who's on standby do not really like what's happening. And a minor fight starts out with the brigade and the infantry, so to speak. I mean, the veterans of a previous wars of other armies and the Hinshin unit starters. Of course, Shin calms them down by punching, as well as screaming about all that we need to be grown-ups. And of course, he is not the one who's being grown up as he kicks a table up. He is the one who is most angry, and I cannot blame him. I am angry as well. When will Shin finally get a time to shine? More and more we get into this arc, the more and more it's obvious that Shin is not gonna get that moment. And I know it's probably gonna save to the very end, but the end cannot come too soon, because the ending of this chapter is one that foreshadows even more despair than I thought. Dinner is served, and in that dinner it turns out that, well, it's pretty smaller than usual. Because, they have to station out the rations. Because even though they have replaced Makogo with Morten, who has still shown some great promise, apparently his death has thrown a very huge cog in the, plans of Åsen, which is not exactly that surprising, but then again, we can never really predict how Åsen works. So the fact that he got his nose bloodied. Again, we still haven't seen Åsen's single reaction to Makogo's death. I mean, not that we ever get a reaction out of that guy, but the fact that we haven't even gotten a single picture of him since Makogo's death just further makes me question, what is that man thinking? And that's just it. Perhaps that's the point. We are never supposed to guess what that man is thinking. He's just that much of an enigma. Ten and the others, including that other lieutenant, is very worried that this fight is going to drag on. And the fact that they need to dwindle their food supply. The chapter ends with a huge step as someone approaches Heiki's tent as Heiki wakes up and tells a shocking secret. He immediately speeds off in panic and wondering that how the hell could they have break through that defensive formation? It's impossible. It's said to be a false alarm. And then he reaches a place who is burning. And according to him, that place that is burning is their food stores. Heiki can only have a look of complete despair as we see the young general of Zhao, wearing torches, walking in an underground cave. Just what did he do? Did he actually just burn down the emergency food supplies of Shin China? How the hell did he know that? Did he figure out that it was stationed in the forest just by the way that Heiki rode? Didn't he say that Heiki army was this next target or whatever? Or is this all just a distraction? Well, they are walking underground the cave, so it could very well be a distraction. However, I highly doubt he had time to create a fake food ration supplies. So yeah, it really does seem like the food supplies of Shin China is now completely wiped out. Well, this was not a chapter I wanted to see. A chapter of only despair. So, yeah, how will Shin China possibly survive this now? I mean, they could use what Kanki did, taking food from dying well, the meat from dying horses, but I highly doubt they are as efficient. So yeah, this match is almost seems won. However, we will have to wait a couple of weeks before Kingdom get a new chapter, because we won't have a Kingdom chapter next week, but we will have one after that. Again, there are more on breaks than usual. So, where is the hope? Where is Shin winning? And that young General of Zhao is pissing me off. Can someone kill him already? So, yeah, this was only a despair chapter. And I have no idea how they're gonna solve this. So give me a false if you have any.